What's up, bro?
Dude, not gonna believe it. Random phone call. Guy's like, hey, my cousin, he found this Mopar you guys might want. And so I started asking more about it. Turns out it's a 69 Coronet RT Hemi car, one owner. Been in a storage unit since like the mid 80s. They don't know much about it, but it's like supposed to be rust free, numbers matching. Basically, we need to hop on a plane ASAP and go get this thing because it sounds incredible.
Let's get some tickets, man. Let's get on the plane.
I can't go like this weekend. I've got family coming to town.
Well, we can't wait, brother. Let's get me on a flight.
Okay, let's do it.
Welcome to Chicago, where the local time is 10:55.
Very cool. That looks like the original miles on there. Very cool car, man. Okay.
18 years old. He lived in New York.
Okay.
I don't know if it's ever been ran since it left California.
Yeah. Even the plates look Survivor.
Just been pushed.
They're so original.
Just been pushed in and out of storage sheds from after it left California.
And even the trunk. So the trunk is usually the first thing that goes because of the mat they put underneath it between that and the tank. And even the trunk is not even in bad shape.
Right. Definitely looks
all
like
original
California.
quarters. There should be a VIN number right here. Oh, and it's a stripe delete. It's a stripe delete car too. So right here would normally have a stripe that would go here, but if it was a stripe delete, it had this emblem, which makes it essentially a little bit rarer. A lot of people love the stripe, so it's like kind of a mixed deal, but I bet there's not very many yellow with stripe delete emblems on it. So. Just a little bit of paint, like blistering right here, and a little bit there, but nothing. I mean, it's for being as old a paint job as it is, and the quality that they did back then, and just being like a quick respray.
Right.
This thing is pretty cool. Okay, so right here, look right here. Yep, there it is.
So it's upside down.
6648. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, this is a 666 car. Wow, look at this. So you almost never see these. Oh, it's got a little crack. They're usually just cracked to death. But this one, I think this thing's been sitting since '86, literally. So freaking cool, man. This thing's rad. I love them like this. So for it to be from California, come out here and still be in the shade, is somebody did a great
Right.
job taking care of it. That's all.
Oh yeah, he did.
Unfortunately, it's had a lot of years of non being used, but that also essentially saved it too. So
Yeah.
anyway, they talked about the deal.
They did. What is it?
We're not here to negotiate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
You
Thank
brought
you.
it with you?
I got it with me right here in the trunk.
All right.
Very cool. Very, very cool. You could spend a bunch of money and then find out the reason he parked fixes in the rod knob. We don't know that. We're buying it with that, with not knowing that,
There is a tire place not too far.
Yeah, we'll get that off, go down there. least one anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Appreciate the car very much.
Try that on, I know it's a little. These run a little bit big. That is an extra large, but they run a little bit big. Fender tag is like that's a deal breaker if it gets stolen. So. So this is the part that cringes me because this is how all the fender tags got lost. But we can't really ship this car with this fender tag on here, so we are going to take it off, I think, for the first time. If we were taking it home in our own truck, we wouldn't be taking this off. But because we are so far from home, we had to get a shipper. And actually my shipping guy, Robert, is working on it right now. We flew in yesterday and he's trying to get somebody here today. So we will see. So there she is. Sometimes that's the difference between somebody buying a car and not. That's how valuable those are. And then I'll just throw that in my back pocket. Just kidding. How are we doing over there? Look at the stuff flying off of it. All the dust bunnies. Look at that. Man, this thing's incredible. This would be so cool at McCacken. I wish McCacken was closer in time because we'd just store it. I bet you there's a build sheet right down here. I bet you the build sheet's probably right there. But yeah, one repaint survivor. So original engine, original transmission, original rear end, all original body. Based on the plates being a P, roughly in the mid 70s, 70, 75. So he would have had it in New York for 5, 6 years. Gone to California, lived there till 85, right? Because that's the last time the tags. So from 75-ish to 85-ish, 86-ish, and then transported to back to New York, and then transported here with minimal use in that time period.
Right.
Because when you look at the odometer, a lot of times with the odometers, when they roll over,
Right.
they'll jumble up, so you'll kind of see that there's a little bit. This one is extremely straight across, so I would believe that that's 58,000 miles on this car.
It truly is.
Yeah.
We've had an expert also climb underneath it and all over it for 4 hours, and that's one thing he made a note of.
That he believes that that's the original miles?
Yep.
Yeah, I believe that that's the original miles.
Yeah.
Such an awesome car. Look at that. 1969. Yeah, that's the original carpet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I knew it was anyway.
Well, you need to take that seat out to see where the build sheet.
Yeah, I think the build sheet's going to be right there. However, sometimes they didn't have them in them, but I think if we're going to find it, we're going to find it. That's a lot of times we'll find them right there underneath that seat. under the carpet, under the seat. Gosh, this thing's so cool. Look at that Moroso pan down there. Gosh, man, this thing is so solid. So I guess this one's not correct, and that one is the correct one. You'd have to look. Our guys will go through it, and we have a new guy on the team. His name's Bill. He goes by Hemi Bill. He gets things fixed, and he really knows these cars really well. You know, time is always the thing, so you have to have time and skill, not just skill or not just time, you know. So he came on board with us about, like I said, about 2 months ago, and we had a lot of cars that needed some love, and he's been just knocking them out one after the other.
Gosh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect match for this car.
And he loves Hemis. He goes by Hemi Bill, so he definitely is.
Probably knows
He actually, when I sent him the picture of it, he responded with some friend's name. Is this so-and-so's car? And I was like, no, this car's in Indiana, because he saw the California plate, so people were assuming that we're in California, but obviously we're not.
It's all kinds of literature, stuff that was in a toolbox in the garage from the previous owner. This probably doesn't have anything to pertain to it, but this is just an item that's, Amy John told me, probably worth $15, but I think the whole thing, he said it's worth at least $100. This is another one that's in here that's never been taken out of that. And this is he bought these original Hemi things that go on the side of that car.
Oh, there you go, Coronet, 69 Coronet.
And then we have this item from the never been taken out of there.
New old stock. I'm just wondering if it came from Capital Dodge in Lansing, Michigan. 1977. That's what I was looking for, is the date. There's two of them. Pretty cool. Yeah, definitely.
Great.
That was easy, huh?
Yeah, you know.
The backstory on this 1969 Coronet RT Hemi automatic, one of 45 built, was the original owner purchased it either while he was in high school or just shortly thereafter. Around 1975, his family moved from New York to California, where it was registered with the blue and yellow plates. Then in 1986, roughly, they moved back to New York, and then shortly thereafter moved to Indiana. We believe the car was in storage around 30-something years until we recently just pulled it out. The plan for this car is to take it back to California, have Hemi Bill do some maintenance, boroscope, and look into the engine and make sure everything's good to go before we fire it, and then get it running. If things work out, bring it back to McCacken to show in the barn find section this year. This car will stay in the Mopars5150 collection.
Hey brother,
I know we got a flight already booked for 3 o'clock this afternoon, but I'm not really ready to go home. What do you say we go to Pontiac, Michigan to Roadkill Nights? It's only 4 hours from here.
Sounds good.
Let's roll.